Hey friends, I'm definitely gonna milk these 2025 earrings for as long as I need to. We're gonna be chatting about the best and worst makeup that I tried last year. So if you guys are nosy, if you're not too sick of these videos yet, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I have a passion for makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes, especially indie eyeshadow palettes, and telling you if they work on my skin tone. So if that sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing to my channel so you don't lose me on this galaxy we call YouTube, and so you get to come back. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, in case you guys are wondering what this gorgeous green eye look is from, it's actually one of the new Glaminatrix mini eyeshadow palettes. So I will link the info down in the description box in case you guys are curious about this. If the video is already up, you can check it out. And I just wanted to mention it because you guys know I love green eyeshadow, so I had to say it. Really feeling this look, but that is not what we're here for today. Let's talk about some good makeup, some meh makeup, and then we can all move on with our day. Okay, let's talk about a foundation. Well, technically this is a skin tint that I was not expecting to be impressed by, but I was so blown away by this. This is the LYS Skin Tint Foundation Stick. I don't even know, but basically I feel like we're so used to skin tints being like something like this. So I was like, confused. Like a skin tint? Is it gonna have decent coverage? I don't know. I am so blown away by this. I feel like this is like medium coverage, and I love a stick foundation, so I don't know why I was surprised by how much I like this one, but it's really quite fantastic. Also, LYS is a Black owned brand that's sold at Sephora, so I feel like I'm always in for supporting women of color owned brands, and this is a really great color match for me. So I wear it in the shade TN6. And I love the convenience of a stick foundation. You can just, you know, turn it up like this, swipe a bit on, and it blends like a dream. So I really enjoyed this foundation in 2024, and I will definitely be bringing it into 2025. So if I was using a cream bronzer in 2024, chances are it was the Say Beauty liquid bronzer in the shade Swim. I don't say the word obsessed on my channel very often, but I am obsessed with this bronzer. I really like it. I'm actually trying to force myself to not use it because I feel like this is the one that I kept reaching for. Love the packaging. It's just like a little stubby doe foot, and I feel like a lot of brands package like lip oils and stuff in this particular component, but I actually love this for liquid bronzer because you have the little doe foot, so I love to just quickly swipe it on. It blends well. I love this shade. It's not too cool tone, and it's not like an orange bronzer. It's a great neutral shade for me, so I really like this. I used this a ton last year, so that is why it's one of my favorite products. Okay, I feel like I had some fails from Fenty this past year, so I wanted to give a shout out to these like glossy lipsticks. I can't remember what they're called. They're basically Fenty's take on the glossy lipstick trend that was all over the place. So I did buy a few shades because you guys know me, I'm a sucker for a good brown tone lipstick. So I think this one is called Chocoholic. I've been wearing these quite a bit. Definitely prefer like lip balms at the moment when I'm like leaving the house, but if I'm feeling a little fancy, I will reach for a lipstick, or when I'm filming down here, I usually reach for my lipsticks as well. So yeah, these are some really pretty shades. I should have probably done like B-roll, not like to be sitting here swatching everything. I think these are a really nice formula. They're not too sticky, or actually they're not sticky at all, and I really like this packaging as well. So just wanted to give them a little shout out. If I have multiple shades, that's how you know I really love a product. Same goes for my Merit matte lipsticks. I don't know what these are called, but I kind of fell in love with this formula. So I purchased 2 shades and then I purchased a 3rd shade during a Sephora sale, but this is the shade Equestrian. So as you can see, it's a beautiful like soft matte lipstick. Again, super duper comfortable. I reach for these ones all the time, actually, even more than the Fenty ones, if I'm being honest, because I really love these shades. But how cute are these? And then I definitely bought a red shade, which is not like me at all, but I just wanted to have as many shades of this formula as I could, and I just really hope Merit does more shades of this formula. I really love when brands come out with new products, obviously, but I also love when brands just expand existing products, like add more colors, and I would love to see them add more nude shades to this line. And then of course I have to talk about a new product. So these are from Cosmic Beauty, and you guys know I love the Cosmic Beauty eyeshadow palettes, but their new lipsticks are stunning. I really hope that they plan to release more of these lipsticks. Oh my gosh, this is the shade Salem, and this was from their Halloween mystery box. If you guys know me, you know I love a terracotta nude, and these 2 shades just did it for me. They really did it for me. Those are so stunning, like my perfect nudes. So yeah, I really love these so much. The formula is extremely comfortable. Again, like a velvety, soft matte formula. Packaging's really cute. I really love these. I need Cosmic Beauty to make more shades, although they already made like my favorite shades, so I don't even know what else they would make, but these are so good. I hope you guys got your hands on their lip products. Okay, of course I have tons of blushes to talk about in this video, and I have to start off with Singe Beauty. They made these beautiful evocative blushes, and she has 4 shades, but I have to give a shout out to Timid Tomato and Risky Raisin. These are my girls. I love them so much. So of course, Risky Raisin is giving Mocha Mousse in 2025. I've already done 1 Instagram reel showing you guys like my Mocha Mousse inspo, and I feel like I could do 10 more because Mocha Mousse is my color. Like I literally said, for everybody hating on Mocha Mousse and saying it's like shit, like I have nothing to say to you because this is my year to thrive, okay? I'm so here for all the brown makeup that's coming my way. And then Timid Tomato is the color for people that want to wear red, but they're a little scared because it's the perfect name. It's like a timid tomato. So you can definitely build it up. It has the most beautiful sheen to it. And she did an amazing job. I mean, are we surprised? I'm not. That's the right answer. I was not surprised because I knew she was gonna nail blushes. And then, of course, we have to talk about another Fenty hit, these highlighters. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about this formula because they break like crazy. I know one of mine is broken. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to repurchase because they're not the cheapest thing in the world, and I like can't live with this feeling of spending more money, but the formula is amazing if you manage to baby it a little. So these are the Demi'glow Light Diffusing Highlighters. I have Loose Change and Yum Rum. Such a beautiful formula. They glide onto your face, and they just have the most beautiful lit from within, non-offensive highlighter vibe to it. I feel like 2022, we were really into the over-the-top highlight. Actually, it wasn't even 2020. It was like 2019 when like we were doing the ABH glow kits. And I know people still love colorful highlighter, which I do too from time to time. But I love me an understated highlighter, and so these are chef's kiss. Speaking of understated highlighters, I have been going on and on about this highlighter to anyone that would listen. I just picked up another shade. These are the Luminous Silk Acqua highlighters from Armani. I don't have a ton of luxury makeup. I don't know what possessed me to buy this highlighter. I was just so curious, and I think it came in stock around the Sephora sale, so I was like, let me just get one, and I fell in love with it. I just love the formula. Again, it has like a beautiful lit from within look to it, and it's just not over the top, but it gives you just like the right amount of sheen. So I have been loving this highlighter. So I dubbed myself as the blush demon on Instagram, and it's because I have a huge blush addiction. And so I bought some of the new DIOR blushes. I actually bought all the new shades, I think, in the end. No, I don't have Mulberry, which is like the deeper purpley one. I just don't know how I would pull that off. But actually, I don't even know. I think, yeah, Poppy Coral is a new shade. And Rosewood, I think, is new too. These came out this year. I remember feeling kind of poor, and then I was like, oh, do I do it? And then I did it anyway. So Poppy Coral is just like a beautiful shade again for the summertime, which is, I think, when these came out. And I know there's like a cherry shade that came out last year. I have that one as well. I might be mixing all of this up in my head, but just go with me. Anyway, my favorite of 2024 was definitely Bronze Glow. Again, I don't know if all these brands got together and they knew Mocha Mousse was going to be Pantone's color of the year for 2025, but I'm ready. I'm prepared. This is a perfect, neutrally beautiful blush for a tan complexion. If you haven't picked it up yet, highly recommend. If you want like a must-have luxury product, I would highly recommend this shade. It's so beautiful. Okay, this one was kind of a surprise. I ended up trying this because I saw my friend Slash Beauty try this, and I got to meet her in New Orleans, and she had an Instagram reel where she was trying this blush, and I was like, in no way that blush was gonna look good on me, but it looked so good on her. I was so curious. So I bought the Buttermilk blush in the shade All the Butter, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a time in the summer I was using this a lot. It's actually a really beautiful shade on my complexion. Usually with purples, I worry that they're gonna go gray on me, but I think this one is warm enough where it stays pretty true to color, and I feel like we're gonna see even more purple blushes in 2025, so we'll see. Will I buy them all? I don't know, but that one was a good one, and it's drugstore, so I felt like if I was gonna try a purple blush, I'm glad I stuck with something drugstore so I wasn't spending too much money if I ended up hating it. Another product that I just like fell in love with this year is the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. I love the packaging, first of all, it's great, and it has like the greatest wear. I just feel like it wears so gracefully. It's a go-to foundation for me. I have it in the shade 24, and I think I have 23 as well. I also received it in PR, so I'm super duper grateful. Yeah, just a great foundation. To me, I feel like it's a natural finish and it wears really nicely. So I'm super happy to have this in my collection, and it's a really good foundation if you have dry skin or normal skin. I think I have friends with oily skin that also love this foundation, so it seems to check a lot of boxes for a lot of different people. Okay, another favorite blush formula that I fell in love with this year are these ones from Haus Labs. Now they repackaged them so they're smaller, but I swear they changed the formula. I swear they changed the formula. I even have a Watermelon Bliss in the original size, and I feel like this version is better. So I bought it in French Rosette, and there's another shade too that I love so much from them. I can't remember. There were two more neutrally colors that they came out with when they repackaged them, and I swear if you watch my channel around April or May, I was constantly reaching for these blushes because they're just so good. Something about the way they blend and just the shades they picked I thought were just so perfect with my skin tone. So love these Haus blushes. If you're on the Sephora website, maybe in April, maybe you're trying to think of what to get during the sale, put those on your loves list because you're going to want to get them. Another thing you might want to put on your loves list is the DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin Concealer. I don't have a lot of DANESSA MYRICKS favorites. I really admire her as an artist, but I don't have like a ton of stuff from her brand that I love. This concealer, there's not a lot of products where I try it for the first time and I'm like, ooh, this is really good. And then I'm like, ooh, this is really good. So this was one of those products, and especially not concealer because I have designer eye bags, okay? I've got like the Birkin of eye bags going right now. I have 2 toddlers. I have 2 under 3. It's honestly, not to talk about being a mom too much, but people need to check up on toddler moms, okay? Toddlers are feral creatures that cannot communicate well and will resort to violence. So check on your toddler moms, because every day we get up and we wage war with these kids. Anyway, love them so much, okay? I'm just inserting some mom humor because that is a big part of who I am right now, okay? As being a mom, so sue me. I'm gonna throw in a joke every once in a while. Okay, so anyway, love this concealer. I think that it is a really good coverage, but it doesn't like dry out my under eyes. And I really like this shade. I like this formula. I got it in the shade 10, and I really like the packaging too. It's just like a nice little nugget. So there's that. Okay, 2 drugstore recommendations that I'm honestly quite shocked by. The Superstay 24-hour Skin Tint from Maybelline, so nice, so good. I saw so many creators have this product with them on the Creators and Friends trip. So many of us agree that this is a great foundation. That's always exciting when other creators validate your feelings. I have this in the shade 322. Honestly, haven't reached for this in a hot second, but it's actually a really good drugstore foundation. So that makes me super happy to recommend it to you guys. And also another concealer that I was shocked by, because there are not a lot of drugstore concealers I like. This L'Oreal True Match Serum Corrector Concealer, whatever. Oh, that's the French side. Radiant Serum Concealer. 1.5% hyaluronic acid. I don't know if the hyaluronic acid has something to do with it, but I don't really mess with a lot of complexion from the drugstore, especially because I have a hard time like shade matching, and I don't really want to like return stuff. I'm actually wearing the NYX Skin Tint today, the Buttermelt. Not a fan, first impression, not gonna lie. It was, I don't know, maybe it's because it's winter. It felt way too SPF summery for me, and it was like driving me bonkers. Anyways, I put on like a pound of powder to like tone down the glow, but anyway, I digress. I don't like to fucks a lot with the drugstore complexion products, but this is a good one. So if you've tried this and you like it, validate my feelings in the comments down below, please. I found the other shade. It's Fire Moon. This is the Haus Labs blush I was telling you guys about. Mocha Mousse. I've been a Mocha Mousse bitch since 2020. And I'm finally having Pantone validate my feelings. Thank you so much. Okay, so I feel like I definitely didn't have like a ton of products to shout out, but keep in mind, there's like thousands of makeup products in this room, so the fact that I go back to things is definitely the indicator of my love for a makeup product. I'm also one of those people that's constantly handicapped with making a decision, especially telling you guys that something is like my favorite or this is like the best product of 2024. I put way too much pressure on myself. What is it called? It's like crippling... It's not crippling indecisiveness. My husband was talking about it literally the other day about like having too many choices. I don't have too many choices. I just take my recommendations very seriously. So when I'm recommending something to my audience, I don't take it lightly at all, which is why I feel like I don't have like a ton of favorites. But I know the stuff I said was good because I love all of those products. And if this room were to burn down, I'd probably go repurchase those things. So that being said, I do have some crappy products I tried in the year 2024 as well. So I thought I'd just throw it in here so we can all move on with our lives. Let's start off with this disappointing blush purchase. I was feeling really confident with Rihanna and her blushes. And I think these, again, she always gets me because she always has like new launches around the VIB sale. So I'm like, let me get a bunch to try out. That way I can like score them on discount. But I haven't really seen anybody talk about these blushes, and I feel like there's a reason. They're just not that pigmented. Also, like, I really need to like stop buying shades like this because I have so many. And I honestly don't even think I've used this one because the other two shades kind of like turned me off of this formula so much. So kind of a bummer, kind of a waste of money, kind of wish somebody would have told me not to buy these. So yeah, if you have been contemplating these, I would say skip. And then another blush that I just thought was far too overhyped in 2024 was the Kosas blushes. Now, I love the Kosas cream blushes back in the day. If you got on my YouTube channel, you would see Karen screaming from the top of her lungs, Kosas tinted oil and their cream blushes. I was definitely obsessed with those. I was so excited when they were launching blushes, but I don't think these are pigmented enough for anyone with some melanin in their skin. I feel like I've seen a lot of lighter complexions really appreciate this particular blush formula, but you can't see it on me, so like I can't do this anymore. I think I returned because I think I bought like 2 shades, and I returned one and I kept this one. And I'm not gonna lie, I wish I'd returned this one too. I haven't really reached for it ever since, and it is what it is. Kind of a regret. I swear I just bought because my friends were like talking about this on YouTube, and I think I heard that it was like a dupe to a Chanel product. This was so awful. It's literally like gel with like pearls in it, and like I don't understand. Also, this shade, well, I guess I can try it again, but I like really hated it, and I don't think I ever tried it after that, so maybe it's great. I never went back. I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna sign off this ride. So yeah, this is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence, and I bought it in the shade 50 Medium Tan. I have nothing to say about this except it literally felt like I was just putting like nothing on my face, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. Another disappointing foundation of 2024, which I was so excited about, was the Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow Foundation. I love the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. It is so beautiful. It was one of my favorites for, I think that came out in 2023, right? So when they said they were coming out with another version, I was like, yes, give it to me. But this foundation just didn't hold up as well as the original, so I was very disappointed. I don't really understand why you would pick this one over the original. The original is superior. I watch a lot of YouTube content, and I've never seen anybody say that this foundation is their favorite, so I feel validated in my feelings of distrust towards this foundation. Just not a fan. Wish I hadn't bought it. Wish I could get my money back. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, this I feel like was such a joke, okay? I feel like somebody needs to sue Charlotte Tilbury, because how could you call this a foundation stick? Like, that doesn't even make sense. This is literally the Hollywood Glow Flawless Filter, whatever the fuck that product's called, in a stick form, and it's beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful packaged product. I don't really like glowy anymore. I'm not really into it. I prefer like a natural matte finish. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I'm constantly realizing that I still do my makeup like it's 2016, and I'm pretty sure people probably look at me funny when I'm out in public, but I literally don't care because I like having colorful makeup on. So I don't really know who this is for. I feel like people are slapping this on as foundation, but if I just wore this all over my face, I might maybe have people stopping me, asking me if I was sent from above, because I'd be glowing to the heavens. Like, it's just so glowy. It literally looks like I took Gold Stick and just like rubbed it all over me. So I would say this would maybe work under a foundation, but this is certainly not a foundation stick. I feel like we were all lied to, and I kind of regret buying this. I don't kind of regret buying this. I do regret buying this because I don't use it. It's not useful to me. I don't want to have a full glow base on. It's just not something I need. My face is glowy enough on its own. So I am a big fan of Tower 28, but I have a bone to pick with them about these, okay? I know every brand and their grandma came out with a lip balm, and I love to try Tower 28's new products, but these lip softies, these are awful. I just think, first of all, the packaging is super cheap, but also like the formula is like too soft. It it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know if it's just this one, but it's like a jelly. Oh, it just feels not great on my lips. I was not happy about it. I always felt like I had too much on. And then I wanted to be like cool and get like a red shade because I was like, ooh, I'll just do like a popsicle lip. It'll be perfect for the summertime. No, this is like that red that makes you look so like not put together if you don't have makeup on. Like, it's not a shade that's gonna be really cute if you don't have any makeup on. At least for me, this is how I like to look. I don't like to wear a red lip without a full bead on because it just looks like you don't know what you're doing. I don't know how else to explain it. But to me, if you're gonna do a red lip, you better have some slay base makeup going, and I just did not enjoy my experience with that lip balm. And I think I also learned my lesson to not buy bright colored lip balms because I typically, if I'm using a lip balm, I don't have makeup on and I don't need a bright red shade to attract more attention to myself. It just looks so weird. I feel like this product got YSL canceled, and I feel like a Looney Tune for owning this because I knew these shades were like whack. I mean, you could tell. Like, I was like, what in the world? Like, they had like a lilac shade. I don't even know where to swatch this. They had like a lilac shade, and I was like, how is that gonna look on anyone? I don't know. Maybe if you were like paper white, maybe. I don't even know because the brand YSL got roasted, and for good reason. I feel like this shade I could pull off. Of course, I bought the peachy shade. This is 37. I'm back. Sorry, my camera rudely reminded me that I've been yapping for 30 minutes. So anyway, of course I bought the peachy shade. So I think I bought like one that was gonna work on a majority of skin tones. But I should have known from the start to just avoid this like the plague. They got roasted, rightfully so, about this being the worst shade range as far as blushes go. And now I just have one really expensive YSL liquid blush, so guess the joke's on me. Okay, so there's like way too many lip oils in 2024, and I think I heard somebody rave about this on the Creator and Friends trip, so I was like, let me get one. Because of course they, I think, launched more shades, or this came out like right before the Sephora sale in April. So I bought one of the lip oils from Haus Labs, and I just don't like it. I'm like, it's fine. It's not like a favorite. It's just not worth spending your hard-earned money over. So I would skip it. It's a beautiful color. I cannot read any of this because I am so blind. But yeah, it's just the Haus Labs lip oil. I'll try and link some of the stuff in the description box or in YouTube shop in case you guys are interested. Probably link my favorites over like my flops of 2024, but hey, maybe you're feeling like you want to prove me wrong. Go ahead, try some of these flops out and tell me how you really feel. Okay, so Too Faced Cream Bronzer. I was so excited about this because I think it's a chocolate smelling. Oh yeah, it smells like chocolate. Yeah, that was great. Problems with this, it's far too creamy, way too pigmented, so much blending required. Like, it's just doing the most. Like, it's doing all the work that nobody asked it to do, and it's just really hard to blend. And for me, I prefer I don't know, like the formula is just not that like right amount of creamy. Oh, and the color, it's like way too warm for my skin tone. But like, when has Too Faced ever done brown skin tone people justice? I don't know. I'm trying to think of when that has happened. So that is also part of the worst products I tried in 2024. So that is everything I wanted to yap with you about today. I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite products of the last year and tell you guys what were total fails for me. I always love hearing from y'all, so if you have any product recommendations, or if you just want to roast some shitty brands or products you bought last year, let me know. Share with the class so the rest of us can save some of our hard-earned money. I would love to hear what products I should avoid in 2025. And let's all consider 2025 a fresh start, of trying even more exciting things and finding out what's good and what's not good in the makeup sphere. You guys know I love talking to you guys about makeup. So if you want to hang out with me for a little bit longer, YouTube should be popping up some other videos for you to enjoy. But if you don't have any more time today, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope that you get to enjoy a beautiful book or your favorite meal. Something wonderful happens to you. I'm manifesting it for you. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, friends!